अनुमान नहीं है, विश्वास नहीं है। आप लोगों को विश्वास है ना, सब पूरा चेंज हो गया, बदल हो गया, सब आपको साथ दे रहे। थोड़ा 19 तक वेट करिए, तब आपको मालूम हो जाएगा कितना मार्जिन से आप और भी हारना चाहते हैं, वो समय लोग तय करेंगे। मेरा कहना है सर, I am coming back to the main issue that the Prime Minister, what was the issue we fought the elections in 2014? The issue we fought in the elections in 2014 was mainly corruption, scams, scandals, coal scam, 2G scam, Commonwealth Games scam, scam after scam. That was the issue. Not only those scams, sir, many other scams also. That was the issue. And it was debated. We put forth our point of view, you put forth your point of view effectively, you tried to defend, but people were offended, and then they gave a mandate to us. Now some people are saying, suddenly, कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं, परसों मैंने देखा, कुछ लोगों ने कहा ये फंडामेंटल राइट है क्या? ब्लैक मनी होल्ड करना फंडामेंटल राइट है क्या? ब्लैक मनी सर्कुलेट करना फंडामेंटल राइट है क्या? पाकिस्तानी जाली नोट देश भर में डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करना फंडामेंटल राइट है क्या? जो आतंकवादी है, जो अर्गावादी है, जो स्मगलर है, जो टेररिस्ट है और जो सेपरेटिस्ट है और जिन लोगों के पास ये सब का पैसा है, उनके बारे में उनका ये फंडामेंटल राइट है क्या? आज एक दिल्ली से निकले हुए अखबार ने, मैं आपका अनुमति से आप यहाँ टेबल पर रखना चाहता हूँ, रेड फंड्स इन ए ब्लैक होल 7,500 crore amount of money buried in red corridor jungles. I don't want to extensively quote that, there are some more details. Same is the case what happened in Assam also the other day. A lot of money was thrown on the main road by the so-called terrorists and their supporters. So the point is, people expected us to take a clear-cut stand. The entire parliament should have taken a clear-cut stand. Yes, what is happening is bad. This proposed move is good, and these are the shortcomings in that. ये कमियां है, ये प्रिकॉशंस लेना था, ये नहीं लिया, ये प्रिकॉशन लो, ये हमारा सुझाव है। ऐसा बहस होंगे, ऐसा देश का जनता ने अपेक्षा की। मगर दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है, कुछ लोग बेसिक प्रिंसिपल को अपोज कर रहे हैं, बाहर बता रहे हैं हम अपोज नहीं कर रहे, अंदर अपोज कर रहे हैं और कह रहे हैं हमको कंपेयर कर रहे हैं डिक्टेटर्स के साथ, कंपेयर कर रहे हैं उन लोगों के साथ। ये क्या है डायलेमा? भाई डायलेमा से पहले बाहर आओ। मेरा कांग्रेस पार्टी से अनुरोध है, कृपया कांग्रेस पार्टी अपना लाइन तय करे। कोई पार्टी का निंदा करना मेरा उद्देश्य नहीं है, I have no intention, but please come out of this dilemma. Are you in favor of these hoarders? Are you in favor of these smugglers? Are you in favor of the people who are hoarding this money, who are distributing this counterfeit money, who are running a parallel economy? Or are you in favor of some strong steps? And are you in favor of taking some correctives if necessary? Let it be very clear. That's lacking. Unfortunately, because this step of the government led by Sri Narendra Modi, sir, has enhanced the confidence of the people in the political system itself. It was lacking for years. भाई तो हो गए, कोई भी आएगा, कुछ होने वाला नहीं है. That was the impression. वो भावना था, वो भावना अब दूर हो रही, लोगों को विश्वास आ रहा है, भाई एक व्यक्ति आया, कम से कम दिखा रहे और ठोस कदम उठा रहे. तो इसलिए सर इतना कुछ तकलीफ होने के बाद भी लोग अभी भी प्रधानमंत्री का देश भर में प्रशंसा कर रहे हैं. आप टीवी चैनल्स देख रहे, कुछ चैनल्स हमारा खिलाफ भी चला रहे, तो फिर भी उसमें लोगों से पूछ रहे, तो लोगों को बता रहे थे ये तो तकलीफ है, फिर भी अच्छा है देश के हित में. टेम्पररी पेन फॉर लॉन्ग टर्म गेन, दैट इज द buzzword across the country. Sir, I can assure the entire country of one thing. In detail issues raised by some of our friends, they will be answered, relevant issues, not the other issues, Gaddafis and Gaddafis. We don't want. But I can assure you the one thing, if your money is valid, it will not become invalid. If your money is valid, it will not become invalid. Take that much assurance, and about other things we will discuss. Some people are saying suddenly. What is sudden? Everybody should be informed to take precautions and move it to other places and then announce. Is it your suggestion? I am not able to understand. Sir, the Prime Minister wants every citizen to be pure, not only in thought but also in action. That's why Swachha Bharat. What is Swachha Bharat? Is not cleaning the road or cleaning the school or toilet or mandir, masjid or gurudwara or church, whatever it is. That also is part of the campaign. Swachha, clean India. Second is Swachha, tan se, man se, dhan se. Tan means body. Man means mind. Purity of mind. Beti bachao, beti padhao. No atrocities against women. No black money. Following the rules of the game. Man se wo parivartan aana chahiye. No atrocities on the weaker sections or the people or discrimination on the basis of a religion or caste, man se. Tisra, dhan se. So the money which is causing havoc to political system, somebody has mentioned, to also the public life in the country, and which is increasing the wide gulf between the rich and the poor. The poorer are becoming poorer and the richer are becoming richer. That is a refrain. ये तो हुआ नहीं, 2 साल में हुआ नहीं. कुछ मेरे मित्र कह रहे हैं उद्योगपतियों को आपने ये किया वो किया. ये उद्योगपति, सभी उद्योगपति 2 साल का 3 महीने में इतना बड़ा होकर देश में इतना पैसा इकट्ठा किया क्या? I would like to ask straight one question to all the people who are talking in that language. As these people, these rich people, the corporates who are in the country, who are having that much money, have they grown? Are they born and grown only in 2 years and 3 months of Narendra Modi government? Who was in government from Delhi to Delhi, parliament to panchayat, municipality to मुख्यमंत्री, पूरा अधिकार आप लोग हाथ में दे दिया. और क्रोनी कैपिटलिज्म किसने बढ़ाया? किसके जमाने में 2G स्कैम हुआ, कोल स्कैम हुआ, CWG स्कैम हुआ? इसका समाधान पहले कम से कम do the soul searching and then put an accusing finger at us. Please don't use that language at all. It will hurt you. It will boomerang on you because you have ruled the country and ruined the country for long. That's one point. Secondly, sir, the Prime Minister wants a behavioral change in the country. The behavioral change of mindset. मन में परिवर्तन आना चाहिए. तो खुले में सोचना एक व्यवस्था जो होता है वो नहीं करना. और लड़की पैदा हो गए तो उसको मारने के लिए जो प्रवृत्ति है उससे दूर बचना. और साथ ही साथ देश में तन से, मन से, धन से साफ तरीका से पूरा व्यवहार चले, ये प्रधानमंत्री का उद्देश्य है. You may disagree, you may try to hate it also, but the country is welcoming it. The country is behind the Prime Minister. Sir, this is literally a war on corruption and blackmail. You have to decide on which side you are. Yes, it's a war. It's a war. It's a Mahayajna. You have to decide. If somebody like that Takshaka fellow went and then caught hold of Indra's chair, then in the yajna, at the end of the day, Indra also was about to fall. He has to leave the Takshaka, the Sarpa at the time. So similarly, anybody trying to defend these people offenders, they will be taken to task by the people. Sir, now coming to the main issue of about the decision taken by this government. The important decision taken by this government, sir. I am also a minister in this government on the day one. What was the agenda of the cabinet? Day one, first item in the cabinet was constitute a special investigation team headed by Justice M.B. Shah as suggested by Supreme Court, which you have neglected for a year or more. You did not bother to implement the Supreme Court advice or directive, whatever it is. The first thing the government led by Sri Narendra Modi has done is, in the first cabinet meeting, the first item was this, about constituting a special investigation team. So second thing is, there were 2 issues only on that day. One is the SIT, second is my friend Jairam Ramesh, in spite of his intention, he could not do it, about the bringing ordinance on Polavaram. Third, sir, to effectively deal with undisclosed income, black money, undisclosed foreign income and assets, and imposition of tax 2015 came into effect on July 1st, 2015 in this government. That is another step. Third, the other steps initiated in line with the government thinking includes constitution of a multi-agency group into Panama paper leaks, joining global efforts to combat tax evasion and black money by joining multilateral competent authority agreement in respect of automatic exchange of information, AEIO. That is the third step taken. Fourth one is information sharing arrangement with the US under its foreign account tax compliance FACTA. That was the fourth initiative taken. Fifth is India entered into a double taxation avoidance agreement, DTAS, with several countries including tax havens like Mauritius and Cyprus. An automatic exchange of information agreement was also negotiated with Switzerland to clamp down on black money. These are the steps taken by our government. You have not bothered about it. Those agreements which have prohibited those countries from giving the information where they took shelter were all entered either during your period or earlier your regime's period, not by our government. But our government has seriously committed to eradicate black money. We have taken all these concrete steps, not one day, not 6 mahine bata rahe, 3 mahine aisa nahi hai. From the day 1 to on November 8th, one after another, the Prime Minister was trying to locate black money, get the black money, identify the offenders, and also take them to task. Sir, recently the income declaration scheme was also implemented, and at the time the Prime Minister warned in Man Ki Baat that this would be the last chance for tax evaders. Sir, this is what he has said on Man Ki Baat. If some people have not heard it and if they have not understood it also, if they are still thinking, ऐसी होते रहते, बोलते रहते, पुराना जमाना में ऐसी होते रहा, अभी कुछ होने वाला नहीं है, then we can't help it. Now they are, some of them are in such a position, sir, they neither can sleep nor can weep. That is the position of the people. They can neither sleep nor weep because they have money behind their beds and they are not able to do anything. Now that's why they are trying to puncture this by diverting the attention of the people, by making dubious and ridiculous arguments of trying to puncture the entire campaign. I appeal to the people, political parties, please don't do it. Whatever the shortcomings, you are entitled, it is your duty, you have bounden responsibility to come to the house and explain that and highlight the problems of the people. But questioning the very intention, questioning the very process which my friend Pramodji has done it now, saying that as if you are against and whoever does it, there are people like that, those 4 names he has given. This is very, very, very objectionable, sir. The Prime Minister's Man Ki Baat. Before taking any extreme step, the government must give a chance to the people. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, this is a golden chance for you to disclose your undisclosed income. And in other way, this is the way out to save yourself from any trouble that could arise after 30th September. Please underline, I do not want that you should face any problems after 30th September. This is what the Honorable Prime Minister himself said on Man Ki Baat, addressing the entire country. Anybody who has got some sense, anybody who has got some fear of law, could have responded positively. Some of them have responded also. Some money has come out also, 65,000 crores. You may say it is very small because you have more knowledge how much money was accumulated in the last 50 years. You will be knowing that start. But at least 65,000 also is an ordinary amount. And another, some good amount of money has also come up from foreign bank accounts also. Sir, that's my second submission. Then, sir, third, about this leak is absurd. The leak is absurd. Some opposition parties are getting rattled and making absurd allegations. I don't want to link it with any election. My friend Nareshji was saying it's all because of UP. Sir, in this country, every 6 months, every 1 year, there is an election festival. One election or other takes place. After UP, it may be HP. After that, it may be some other state. Then, so like that, there will be lot of elections that are taking place in country. If you do anything, people will try to attribute, no, keeping that in mind, you have done it. Keeping this in mind, you have done it and all. So that argument has no validity at all. And secondly, sir, the Prime Minister and the government firmly believes that our country is mostly made of honest people. Mostly made of honest people. But due to a dishonest minority not in the sense of the other minority, religious or other minority. Minority people who are looting and cheating the system, their number is few, but they are mighty. They are mighty. They are powerful. They have kept all this money. Not the ordinary people. Not the farmer, not the agriculture labor, not the taddy tapper, not the weaver, not the fisherman, not the household maid and all. They don't have. Only top people or rich people or some politicians maybe here and there. I don't know. I don't want to get into that arena also. And then some organizations which are involved in anti-national activities, they are really worried. So people who have thrived on corruption, people who have thrived on opportunism and nepotism and greed, repression, electoral malpractices, etc., they are now trying to put an accusing finger against this government. Right, needs guts. People are saying, कभी हुआ नहीं. एक आर्गुमेंट है. दूसरा आर्गुमेंट इधर ये तो पहले हो चुका है मोरारजी भाई का. तो चिदम्बरम से पूछ लीजिए. चिदम्बरम जी ने कहा मोरारजी भाई के जमाने में हो गया. मोरारजी भाई के जमाने में हुआ था, उस समय भी हम ही था. Sir, उस समय also the total amount that was involved was 8,600 crores roughly. What is the size of the economy at that time? Now, what is the size of economy now? What is the size of the economy now? You must understand. And what was the circulation of the higher denomination notes at that time? Was 5 to 6, 7, 8%. Now it is 84, 82, 86%. That variation everybody is discussing about. So the problem is very serious now. That's why the serious step has been taken by the government. And the Prime Minister has shown that he has the political will, administrative skill. That's why he has taken this decision. Sir, the Prime Minister is regularly taking review meetings. He is trying to address whatever problems that are coming out, one after another. Every point is being addressed to. this demonetization, which is a big crime. Our friend Pramodji was telling, sir, devaluation. You have done devaluation.
In 1966, who was the Prime Minister then?
Devaluation. Who was the Prime Minister? Narendra Modi. In 75, you put emergency. Who was the Prime Minister? Narendra Modi. You tore the press. Who was the Prime Minister? Narendra Modi. You devalued the rupee. And you defamed the country. Who was the Prime Minister at that time? Now the entire world, including International Monetary Fund, every organization is saying India has taken a good lead. The Prime Minister of the country is being hailed by one and all. The entire country, go around the country, nook and corners, अटक से लेकर कटक तक, कन्याकुमारी से कश्मीर तक, सभी इलाके में जाके लोगों से पूछो, कोई भी व्यक्ति सरकार का नियत के बारे में, मोदी जी का कमिटमेंट के बारे में किसी का मन में कोई शंका नहीं है, ये आपको मालूम हो जाएगा। एक विषय जो है कुछ तकलीफिया जो टेम्पररी है, वो तकलीफ के बारे में लोग चर्चा करते हैं, स्वाभाविक है। Sir, I am from a village. The other day I went to a village in Nehru district, my own district, in Atmakur Sadhuk Charamana village. I asked the farmer, मैं क्या है? उन्होंने कहा था सर थोड़ा सा है, पर चिंता मत करिए सर, अच्छा किया प्रधानमंत्री। तो फिर मैंने उनसे पूछा भाई तकलीफ है, तो दुकान में गए तो क्या होगा वगैरह वगैरह। तो ऐसे बात करते करते उन्होंने कहा सर बच्चा पैदा होना है तो उसके लिए भी थोड़ा कष्ट झेलना पड़ेगा। उन्होंने कहा तेलुगु में प्रसव वेदना जो होता है ना, वो 15 दिन 20 दिन नहीं तो 24 आवर्स 48 आवर्स में इतना पेन होता है माँ को, हम कल्पना भी नहीं कर सकते। बेचारा हम लोग पुरुष है जी, वो मुझे अनुभव नहीं है। तो बच्चा है तो पैदा हो गया, मेरा भी मैंने देखा, मेरा पत्नी का हालत उस समय मैंने देखा है। तो so then afterwards the mother, the moment she hear the sound, जिसको तेलुगु में कहते हो केका, उस आवाज आए तो इतना संतोष होता है, इतना आनंद महसूस करता है, इतना ग्रेट रिलीफ। This also, as I told you, this temporary pain is going to get long-term gain. Please understand this and don't try to heckle it and then don't try to hit the poorer section. Who are going to be the wait? ठीक है already people are enjoying it, sir. Ramesh, you will also come to know of it little later because you are not mother, you are only father. Sir, the demonetization, what are the effects? What are the side effects? What are the after effects? We have to analyze it. According to you, sir, it will give a fillip to formal economy. Second, it will improve tax collection. It will open up opportunities for the poor and middle classes. It will